Hey, how everybody doing out there? Good morning. The morning is good. It's a glorious day. I'm here with my take on this Gucci boycott, T.I., 50 Cent, Mayweather controversy, back and forth, the calling the names and all that. I'm coming with some numbers at first to give y'all, so y'all can see the power of the African American community if we was a country. Once we put that into context, I think it will be easier for the word to spread that our money matters more than what we understand it does. All right, let me start off with these numbers. All right, annually, the African American community spends $1.2 trillion a year. $1.2 trillion a year buying products. That's how much we spend. We only make up 14% of the population. 14%. Now, let's do some comparing them numbers. The United States as a whole spends $19.39 trillion yearly. That's the whole United States. China spends $12.01 trillion a year. And then number 3 is Japan with a drastic drop of $4.87 trillion a year. Then if you go down the list, number 14 is Spain. They spend $1.31 trillion a year. And then 15 will be Mexico with $1.15 trillion a year. So if the African American community was a country, we would be ranked number 15 as far as the amount of money we spend per year. That's a lot of buying power to say that we would be above Mexico, behind Spain, and we're just a community. We're only 14% of the United States, and that's how much buying power we have. That matters because it shows that if we was to take the time and support our own businesses and own communities, that we can actually push forward the agenda that we want as if we was our own country inside of the United States. Now, to T.I. and Gucci and all that, Gucci is owned by a company called Kering, K-E-R-I-N-G. They own Gucci, Saint Laurent, Alexander McQueen, Balenciaga, Puma, and a few other companies that I never heard of. But it's cross seas, so I guess I wouldn't end it's high end. So you're spending money for it. T.I. said he spent 7 figures a year in Gucci. By him stating that, he already out of my class, and he hasn't been a middle-class citizen in forever. So him, Mayweather, and 50 Cent, neither one of them have been middle-class in forever. So what we as normal people want, middle-class, poor people, what we want is the celebrities to be able to understand our problems, and since they have their platform to voice the concerns that we have, so it can be heard by the masses. Basically, that's where I look at it at. Because if you become a celebrity and you're not keeping your ear to the street, and you're not listening to everyday people, it's easy to become detached from regular society, because you're amongst a select few when it comes to obtaining wealth. So you'll be here and everybody else is here. You're not going to hear that noise down here. You're going to hear everything up here because them the people you're coming in contact with. So by Floyd saying that he's only worried about what Floyd got going forward, mind you, nobody can say how he should spend his money, what he should do with his money. That ain't about that. My video ain't about telling them what they do with their money. My video is trying to put some perspective on why we should try to stick together. By Floyd getting up there and saying that he only thinking about himself, he's living his life the way he see it. Of course you should do that, but that don't mean that you should try not to force the opinions of the people who are underneath you as far as financially. If Gucci or high-end boutiques are willing to make a product that is degrading to a whole race, to me, even if you have the money to support them, you should be willing to say this isn't right. Now, T.I. was right by saying that But I don't think we should just boycott them for 3 months. I think we should boycott them forever. If that's what they want to, if it seems like they don't value our dollar the way we value their product, Gucci belts, Gucci clothes, or anything of that nature, since it's associated with being high end, everybody looks at it as something they want to obtain, because it's almost like a status of I've made it, or I have extra money to throw away, or to, I ain't gonna say throw away, to purchase the high-end products as well as live a comfortable lifestyle. We have to do things that make sense to the community. Now, that's not saying everybody's gonna fall in line and do what they think needs to be done for the community. But as far as us supporting each other and trying to move forward, is something that we always need to be looking forward to.